Alright, so this video is going to be about Craft3DS, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to talk about everything about the game, pretty much. So, this is probably going to be almost everything that you need to know about this game. Or at least for today. So, this game is not considered finished for an old version, but with current lots of stuff, try Proto-Crafted. That's basically, if you know what Proto-Crafted is, then you would know what I'm talking about. Because that one has water splitting in half and spreads out, and these little tube things that pushes stuff around, and it has a lot of stuff that this one does not have yet. So yeah, important, read the guide page before playing. You click here to read the guide page. This is the guide page. I will review over it. Saving a new world will cost 100 login points. Login points does not update when you create a new world. What that basically means is that if you go here and create a new world, it says your LP is 22900, and it will cost 100 LP to create a new world. Basically, what that means is, well, basically what this means about your LP does not update when you create a new world. What it means is that if you create a new world like this, save it, exit the game, and then if you want to create another new world, it will still say your LP is 22900. It will not change, and that's basically what that means. If you refresh the page though, then your LP will be updated. Worlds are saved by name. If you save a world called World, then create a new world called World, then the older world will be overwritten. What that basically means is that the default name is World. So if I create this world and don't change the name, then exit the game. And if I create a new world with the same exact name, then that new world, whenever I save it, it will erase or it will overwrite the older world. So the world name is like the ID, and when you tell the server the ID, then that's where it saves the data at this location. So make sure you change the world names all the time. Also, saving is currently done in the background, and that's basically Ajax, or basically like you don't like when you post the comments, you have to submit it, then it redirects you to a different page and all that stuff. But what this means in the background is that like if you were to post a comment, for example, then the page would not reload or anything like that. It will just tell us, it will give the server the information or whatever, if that makes sense. But like it, yeah, whatever. This should be only temporary though, but it probably will take a while before I fix it. And the reason why this says if your Nintendo 3DS is disconnected from the internet, you cannot save. That's because, like I said, it stays in the background. But if you're on a Nintendo 3DS and if you get disconnected from the internet, it will not reconnect. As far as I know, it will not connect back to the internet unless if you do something like click a URL to force the 3DS to connect back to the internet. Ajax, if you know what that is, it will not make the 3DS connect back to the internet. Turning a wireless on the 3DS off and on, it will not make the 3DS connect to the internet either. So I have no idea how to fix that other than making a form so that if you do get disconnected from the internet, then you'll basically save by getting redirected to another page. And of course that means you'll have to load the world and all that stuff again. But yeah. Smaller worlds, create smaller worlds so that saving often is easy. If you're on a 3DS, saving can take anywhere from 30 seconds maybe if you have a small world, that's like 100 by 100 blocks. And probably to like, I'm not sure how long it took, maybe 10 or 20 minutes if you make a very, very large world. Now, large worlds like 5,000 by 200 blocks, which is a total of 1 million blocks, can and will take the Nintendo 3DS internet browser up to 10 to 20 minutes creating, saving, loading worlds. Because the 3DS browser, it's not all that great, so it takes a pretty long time to load a world. And it can probably fail to work. What that means is that I tested to see if it would work on a 3DS browser. It seems like it was fine. However, the 3DS did give me a little error message saying that it failed to load part of the page, and it usually does that whenever you load a page with a lot of text and stuff. So I got the error message, but the game, it seemed like it was still working. But if you do, I mean, it is, so it should be possible to make worlds and stuff like this and save it. That's 1 million blocks, but I will not recommend it because, like I said, the 3DS did give me an error message. And the more you do stuff in a world, the much it's gonna get more and more larger. So yeah, it's just gonna get worse from there. So a large world, I would not tell. I mean, I would recommend creating just small worlds. You can have unlimited worlds. It only costs 100 login points. So if you're gonna use this on your 3DS browser, you should definitely have a sort of kind of small world. And tall worlds that's more than 200 height will have lots of dirt blocks underground, making stone slash ores much harder to get. Basically, that's just a little problem I have right now. I will fix this eventually, but that basically means if your world is really tall, and this world is 200 blocks high, and to get to the stone, I have to dig all of this right here, and then now I reach the stone. But if you have like 1,000 blocks high, then all this dirt, you're gonna be digging for a while before you even get to the stone. And all that's basically what that means right here. It should be temporary though. I mean temporary like, I will eventually fix it. I don't know how long. I'm ready to start a new game for now. And I'm glad that this one is pretty much, it's good enough to, be done as a mini game at least. And the game can have errors when loading saving worlds, players are on risk. Some of the errors basically is that if you create a world and save it, dirt is basically you have to craft the save station and the exit station. This should be temporary, but I kind of like the idea anyways, though, to be honest. But it only costs 1 dirt, so it's really easy to craft this. You're probably going to see this all the time anyways, because chess technically isn't really working the way it should. And what I mean is I'll get to that later. Anyways, now let me just place these here. Now I'm going to press A to save. That's actually the enter key on a computer. And if this is the first world that I'm creating, then it will cost me 100 login points. If I don't have 100 login points, it will not save. So I'm click OK. It basically does stuff to get ready to save. And then since I already have a world named world, then this world pretty much overwrites the old world, and that's what this means right here because the names was the same as the different world I had. Anyways, click OK, and now I'm going to click exit. Oh yeah, since I'm talking about the errors, loading, saving, players are on risk, this is another thing right here. The top screen, you can see that it says saving, and I would really like to know why the saving one is clear and why that one's blurry. I need to look into that. I would love to know what that problem is. Actually, I think I do know what that is. Yeah, I think I can fix this. I remember. Anyways, um, yeah, I'm using Firefox because it seems like it does not make the stuff blurry. If I was using Google Chrome right now, it would be blurry. Everything would be blurry. So that's why I'm using Firefox. If you're gonna make 3D browser games, I would recommend using Google Chrome anyways because Google Chrome is like a WebKit kind of thing, and so is the 3DS internet browser. So yeah, like that's right here. But that's easy. All you have to do, well, basically, this covers what this means right here. The problems basically means that the top screen or something will not update. So in order to update it, the simplest way to do it is to first get away from this block. Now to hold A and then just click up and down a little bit, and then that will basically fix anything that's wrong with the top screen. And this is only temporary though. I might fix this soon. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically what that means. So if just long story short, if the top screen does not look right, just hold the A button and press up or down, and it should be fixed. So that's basically this little page right here. So let's close that. Now the game guide: how to use click blocks to pick them up, but it might not work all the time. Craft tools make sure you pick up blocks with one click. Basically, that means if I click wood, it will not pick it up all the time. But if I create a wooden axe, which says picks up wood with one click, 1 in 10th chance of breaking its use, I will increase this, even though it's a wooden pickaxe, and I will have stone pickaxes, iron pickaxes later. 1 in a 1/10th chance is not worth even crafting one of these, so I might increase it to 1 in 25, maybe after this video, I'm not sure. Depends on how easy it is or how I feel. So I do need to get some more sleep, to be honest. For maybe weeks, I only got like 5 hours of sleep a day. So yeah, if I have a wooden pickaxe, I have to make sure that it is enabled, and to do that, basically what is this probably you won't scroll on 3DS browser, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, to not scroll on a computer, you just have to click the bottom screen, and then it will get like focus, and yeah. So anyways, I'm holding the Enter key, but that's the A key on your 3DS, and this is basically what is selected. So this is wood. The first one is wood. The second one is a boulder. And if I had a wooden pickaxe, no, a wooden axe, then all I have to do is have it selected, and then I would basically be picking up wood with one click. And basically, the same thing happens when you have a wooden pickaxe for stone, or yeah, just that. A wooden rake. How to use a wooden rake? Oh man, I think what I need to do is actually show you. Gotta find some rocks. I need to make rocks spawn. No, actually, I should make it so that the player starts with some rocks already in the hand, ready to craft stuff. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm looking for rocks. Pick that up. Um, Need to create a sharp rock. And let me make sure I have wood. Yeah, another sharp rock. Oh yeah, definitely a wooden pickaxe and stuff. It's not worth creating right now until I fix it. And boom. Now I have a wooden rake. Now to use a rake, you have to have placing enabled, and then all you have to do now is just click dirt, and basically yeah, basically like right now I only use it 3 times and then it disappeared. So yeah, it's not really worth crafting for an axe and a pickaxe, but you can if you have a lot of resources. But anyways, so it creates a soil block, the rake, and I already told you how to use it. And basically, it will just make plants, which is only the pumpkin and a potato for now. It will make them basically grow a little bit faster. And that's how you would basically use the rake. Now, I cannot really show you how to use a stone because I have to... I'm not a stone, but a furnace. A furnace, it's a lot of resources. But I'll show you how to use this furnace. Might as well, so let's go get some more rocks. Boulders, basically, they're like 2 rocks if you craft more rocks with it. Yeah, I think that was 4. Okay, I have to find some more rocks. Alright, this should be enough. Let's see. Boom, boom. No. Boom. No. Maybe, yeah, one more rock. That should be it. Or a boulder. Because with a boulder and a rock, I can create 3 rocks. Pick that up. Then, no, I still don't have enough. I guess it's 10 rock. Okay, here, definitely gonna have enough now. Sorry for that. Oh, here it is. Stone furnace. There will be upgraded furnaces, so don't worry if it takes a long time to convert stuff like a diamond ore. Jesus. Right here. Now it says it's empty. I don't have any sticks. So I'm gonna craft some sticks and to save time. To do that, I make wooden planks, and then a wooden plank and some sharp rocks, whatever. Make sticks. So I have 2 sticks now. So to put the stick in the furnace, I just have to have it selected, have place on, click it, and then now it has 20 fuel. Sticks are 10 fuel. I'll get to that later. And oh boy, I don't have nothing to put in the furnace to actually test it. So let's go get some ores. And this video will not last. This video recording thing I have only lasts for like 10 minutes. I'm not sure why. So anyways, I have a coal ore. So I'm going to place that in the furnace. And then it will basically start smelting it, whatever you want to call it. And then I will get a coal ingot basically from that. And basically what coal ingots are, it's just more fuel. So how to get the stuff? Well, it tells you here. I really didn't have to do the stone furnace. I mean, all the information's right here anyways. But basically, if you click the stone furnace to pick it up, what that basically means, if you click the furnace and you have pick on to pick it up, it will first get the it will first get the converted items. So if you click it right now, it will get the coal ingots. So basically, in this situation, I will have an empty furnace when I click it. And then if there's none in there, it'll try to get the unconverted items instead, which would have been coal ore. And then after that, it'll pick up the furnace. And then for now, all of the fuel in the furnace will be permanently deleted. This will be temporary until I make some sort of fuel blocks or something. So if I picked it up right now and placed it, it's just going to be empty all over again with no fuel inside. And since I have coal ingot, I could just place it in there and I'll get 95 fuel though. That's basically that. Letters, you can't craft them yet. I will make an item later. Probably some sort of like an ore, because letters, there's 26, there's I think 62, no, 64 letters, or 62 letters, a dash and a dot, or a period. So when you're trying to craft it, it's going to be a very large menu. So in order to do that, I'll add another crafting item, maybe like a letter or something that you smelt into letter ingot, and then with the letter thing, you just create letters. Soil dirt, already mentioned that. Wooden chest. I will have, like I said, I will have upgraded stuff later, like a stone pickaxe or iron pickaxe. The same thing with a furnace, an iron furnace, gold furnace, or diamond chest, whatever. So for a chest, a wooden chest, you can only have one item in it, and basically it works like the furnace, except I don't know. You just have to test it yourself. Oh, now that I think about it, you can't craft a wooden chest. Okay, I need to fix that. But yeah. Saves and exit stations, I already mentioned that. And this is the only crafting options available for now until I update it later. Um, I guess that's it. How long is this video? 19 minutes. I guess that's it. I think I mentioned everything. Well, yeah. Well, anyways, some stuff in this game, I will update it later, like water. If I just did this, water basically goes down like that. And you know, that's kind of, it's really unrealistic and all that stuff. And but sticks, they're affected by gravity too. Same thing with rocks, but not something like the potato, which will just be floating in the air. Speaking of potatoes, this is a potato level 3, so I'm gonna pick that up, go to the furnace, and I guess I will make another little thing right here that will show you the furnace options. which is only a potato level 3 that you could put in, or any of the diamond ores, iron ores, and all that stuff. But of course, when they turn into ingots, they're basically useless or for decorations because I don't have nothing that would craft into when you smelt the stuff. Anyways, forget that. Now I'm gonna put place. I'm gonna place this in a furnace, and it's a potato level 3. You need a level 3 potato to put in a furnace, and it will make a cooked potato. I do not have life or health or anything in this game yet, but I will be adding all that stuff eventually. So if you do make a world in this version, I guess you don't have to worry about I mean it's like the real Minecraft almost, where if you have iron and stuff, and if they update it to have something like a minecart rails or something, like if I did that on this game, like you don't have to make a new world unless if I have something new in the spawning in the world when you create it. Oh my gosh. Okay, well anyways, let's go back to the potato. Put pick on, and I will pick it up, and I have a cooked potato. Does not do nothing, but it's there. And yeah, it's pretty large if you put it in the world, but uh, if you keep it in your inventory, it'll look pretty nice. So that's almost everything. But now that I now that I think about it, press down to toggle pick and place. I'm not sure if I mentioned that yet, but basically that just means this: either pick up blocks or place blocks. Um, I did mention swimming. Press B to toggle hide, show, miss, test stuff. That's basically this. You press B to either show it or hide it. Because as you would have seen a while ago, there was a lot of text on the screen. So if you had like 100 furnaces back to back, and if there was enemies all around you, you do not want to see all that text floating everywhere. You would like to just turn it off so that you can actually see. So that's what the B button does, and this text right here, that's basically shows you what it's enabled on. Now the blocks on top screen is either your items or your crafting options. Basically, all the items right here on the left side, this is the stuff that you picked up, or it's basically in your pocket. And if you have a lot of stuff, then when you hold the A button to basically get the top screen, to use the top screen, and then up and down goes up and down, left and right chooses left is your items, right are crafting items. So going left to right will basically choose which one is to do. So when this is blinking right here, that is this is your crafting selection. And to craft something, while you're holding the A button, all you have to do is press B, and then it will basically craft all that stuff. And since I have a lot of dirt, I'm making a lot of saving stations. So yeah, basically now I just wiped out the crafting options. And technically the blinker thing is supposed to still be here even though there's nothing there, but I'll fix that eventually. So if you're wondering why you can't move up and down and why it says air right here, just click left and then it should just work and give you take you to your items. Now it does not say if there's anything up or below. When you're long story short, when you click up and if there's it will scroll automatically if you see that. Like right now I'm on the very very bottom. But if I click up, everything just scoots down a little bit. And if I keep clicking up, if it does not scroll anymore, this basically goes up. And if I go down, if that makes sense. It's just something you have to get used to, I guess. So yeah, I have all these stuff. It has the text right here. This is wood, leaves, dirt, bush, rock, thick grass, flower, stick, pumpkin level 2, cooked potato, save station. And this is how much you have. So I can place 27 save stations all over the place if I wanted to. So, that should be it. Like I said, you hold the A button to basically use the top screen. And then the craft stuff, while you're holding the A button, just press B. It will craft whatever is selected. It doesn't matter if you're on the left side, the blinker or whatever. If you hold A, press B, it will still craft whatever is selected over here. Be careful when you do craft. There was a little problem I noticed. basically, if you have multiple crafting options, then if you craft something and if the crafting options gets updated with an extra block, your crafting pointer might change to a different block that you would not want to craft. What that basically means, I mean, right now my crafting options is a sharp rock. But let's say I made a sharp rock and then a furnace was added to the crafting options. The cursor might be automatically fixed on the furnace while I'm crafting a sharp rock. So if I'm just, crafting repeatedly, I might accidentally craft something I did not mean to craft. If that makes sense. But when you play this game, you just basically get used to it. And that's basically everything for now. If you, I still have proto crafted that you can play. It's basically all it, all of the. It's basically the old version. And yeah, these are other games I've either worked on or didn't work on. Except this. This one is actually available to users only. And yeah, proto crafted. Play. This has a lot more items, but it's ugly in my point of view. Um, this does take a while to load on Firefox, but not Google Chrome. As you can see though, this version is pretty glitchy and crap. I don't think I can disable. Well, anyways though, this is it if you want to play it. I guess it'll be really annoying on a computer because you'll be scrolling. I guess that's can't be fixed. Well, if you click one here, if you click here, you can fix it. But yeah, wood, for example, it will basically count as a solid block. So can wood leaves, but on the final version, you basically go through them. And but yeah, as you can see though, this version is a little bit better. Like sticks, they would connect to the tree like that, and water, it does work pretty nice. Like if I pick up all this, I have to keep clicking too. But basically when I get there, the water, it's just really nice in this version. But yeah, this version basically has a lot of stuff in it, a lot of ups, a lot of nice stuff, I guess, like these little box things. If I place this, it'll basically. Oh wait, no, this is crafting. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, let me select the box over here. Um, right box. Okay, let's place one right here. And this, I will eventually add this to the new crafted, the final version, but it's gonna take a while because this, I mean, all this work I've been doing is a lot. But how these box things and the tubes work is basically, you can move blocks around. So one more. See, so stuff like this is what I will add in this version. Not only that, this version I will try to make stuff like factories, and what I mean by that is like the furnace. If you have like 100 furnaces, and then I'll try to make it so that you can connect pipes to the furnaces, and then just it's, it's hard to explain. Anyways, that's just gonna be the end of the video. If you have any questions, let me know, and that should be it.